a clothespin, pliers, binder clips, small or large, a pair of scissors, and a box cutter. And if you wish, get a cutting mat out, and if you don't have one, just use another cardboard box that you have to cut on. It'll keep you from scratching up your surface. Now, first thing is to grab your notebook and to twist out the little connector where it's bent on the spiral of the notebook. Just twist that into a circle. See, as I'm doing here? See how it's kind of bent to keep the pages from coming apart? Bend that into a circle. Now, repeat the process on the bottom. Once done, start unspinning the spiral out of the notebook. Don't forget to add a binder clip so your pages don't come undone whenever you've got the spiral out. Just twist, twist, twist until it's completely out. Careful not to fray the edges, because it's easy to bend the edges of the notebook where the circles are, the hole punched parts, where the spiral was. Now take your cover and set it aside. Try not to leave any paper, but it doesn't matter if you lose a few. Now place it on the image of the box art that you wish to have your notebook be made into. And I also put my binder clip back on my notepad. I decided to use the straight edge where the box was previously bent at and just apply the binder clip there. Now take a pencil, trace the edges of your notebook. We're going to be cutting this part out with a box cutter later. Once you're done tracing, take the box cutter, slowly go down, not as fast as I'm doing in this video because it's sped up. And make sure to cut deep and have a steady hand. And it's not going to look perfect because you're not making factory cuts. Just make sure the edges are nice and sharp. Now, take your old notebook cover and place it on top of the new notebook cover that we're making. Take your hole puncher that you can get off Amazon. I'll put a link down in the description for you to be able to put some holes into your new notebook cover. Careful with this part, trying to keep it lined up. Put as many binder clips on as you can on this thing so it doesn't come apart and the holes stay even. It's very easy to mess this up. It sounds not difficult, but it actually is. And then you may have to run through with a pencil and poke the holes out. Now put your notebook cover back on the pages and the backing and throw those binder clips back on there and run the spiral back through. If you have to, kind of bend the spiral, give yourself a little advantage of getting it through. It can be difficult with the holes misaligned, as you see. Mine are here, but we can get through it. And the best thing about these little notebooks is that they sell relatively well, and you can mark up $1 notebook to maybe, you could get away with $5 to $8, maybe even 10 at like a craft fair or a festival or maybe at a vendor mall. That's the best part about these things, is they're relatively easy to make and people love them whenever they see them. they tend to buy them as an impulse buy. It's a pretty good moneymaker. Save you a few boxes around whenever you're making some pancakes, or well, you'll see coming up here, you can make a box out of anything you probably saw in the thumbnail. I used a few gaming boxes, a pack of tampons, pads, and some cat food. And your notebook's ready to write in, and it works just like a normal notebook. You can see here, and here comes the Elden Ring notebook. I think it just looks amazing with the fire emblems and the little Elden Ring guy. My buddy's really into this game, so I'm gonna be giving it to him. Should sell it though, because this is a really big notebook. Probably could get 15 or so to the right buyer. And then a Nintendo Switch Sports one. Thought that looked cool. And we got a little cat. My cat, this is the only food she will eat. So I have tons of these. And of course you can make it out of pads. Like I said, you could even use a condom box if you're feeling real creative. Anyway, thanks for watching.